Hi everyone, welcome back to C Sharp Corner live show. I'm your host Stephen Simon, and we are back with a new episode of C Sharp Corner MVP show. And if you are joining us for the very first time, we do C Sharp Corner MVP show every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. IST and 10 a.m. PST. Other than C Sharp Corner MVP show, we have Ask Me Anything series that goes live on the same time, Thursday. We have virtual conferences every alternate week, that is on Friday and Saturday. And we also do different shows like Carriers that we had the other day. And we also do book launch these days online. So, quite a lot of live shows that we do. And in this episode of C Sharp Corner MVP, we have an amazing guest joining us today. She's Dipa Mehta. Deepa has been working on different cloud services like AWS, Google Cloud, and Azure. She works on JavaScript, Python, and all. And she has been contributing to a lot into this community, not just C Sharp Corner community, but the entire ecosystem of this development. And excitingly, apart from this technology stuff, she's an entrepreneur and she does really cool stuff other than this tech thing. And we're definitely going to talk about this in the live show, and we are also going to talk about the Microsoft AI, where she's going to take you through little bits on how you can get started and start working with the application. So let's invite our guest and welcome Deepa to the show. Hi, Deepa. Welcome to the live show.
Hello, hello, Simon. It's a very
How are
good
you?
thing for me on this show, and I'm extremely fine. And you say, how are you?
I'm fantastic. Thank you for asking, Deepa. Can you tell me from where you're joining us today?
Hello,
Yeah, can you hear
hello.
me?
Are you able?
I can definitely hear you.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Sorry.
Yeah, I just asked from where you're joining us today. From which place?
Sorry. What
Uh,
you heard?
I think that's some internet problem, right? So I just asked from which place you're joining us. Is it like Delhi, Mumbai, uh, or maybe like US, Europe? Which place you're joining us from today?
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay. Sorry, sorry. I didn't listen your query twice. Yes, I'm from Surat, and I'm working in this community as an author from actively working from last 1 year. And here I had already contributed many things on articles, on interview questions, and especially my subject is Python. So from Python, I'm choosing today artificial intelligence, and let's see how it's going to.
That sounds pretty interesting that you said you have
Simon?
been working on Python and you work on this cloud services. So, Deepa, let me go ahead and ask you, when did you actually start writing? Do you even remember the first article that you wrote on C Sharp Corner?
Yes. See, I am the member on C Sharp Corner since 2013, but actually, I'm writing on C Sharp Corner last year in June 2019. And yes, that it's a first of all when I'm working on WordPress and PHP, so that was my interesting subject, and still, but I face that there are many new things that I should have to explore in my professional lives. So apart from that, I'm choosing Python, and from the scratch, I start learning and I start writing whatever I'm learning, whatever I'm getting knowledge from that different platform, and I'm sharing on this community. And I can see there are many people are interested in this. Sorry, Simon, I'm not hearing you.
I was just hearing you, Deepa. I mean, what you said, right? You have been learning, right? And then you started contributing to a lot. You initially worked with WordPress and PHP. So kind of really cool move from that. I think WordPress and PHP is something that was really into market like from early, like maybe like 2010, 11, 12, and 13. And now, I think WordPress websites are really cool. But uh, I think, Deepa, would you like to go ahead and talk about what particularly you are going to talk in today's session?
Yes, on today's session, I would like to represent the basics of the artificial intelligence in today's our lifestyle. As we are moving towards the new normal, so we should have to know what is the exact this meaning of this artificial intelligence. There are many people's. I'm talking with the different kinds of people, and they are no artificial intelligence, but they seen the always negative sides of this, like there are many disadvantages, but no, there are many advantages. And after using that, uh, I mean to say, from the technical, from the expert team, we don't have to need any kind of deep learning or machine learning kinds of knowledge. Without that, we can also explore many things, we can innovate too many uh, innovations kinds of chatbots. And yes, we can see there are different devices are working on artificial intelligence, like in our phone, that's Siri and Google Assistant, Alexa. There are many things are related to artificial intelligence, even on the shopping cart. And on our writing, we have a writing uh, in any. Are you listening me, Simon?
Definitely, definitely, I
Actually,
hear you.
your
I
voice
think.
is getting down, so I'm thought that I'm speaking and you are
No, no,
not
no, definitely,
listening.
definitely, I hear you. And I really like the fact that you cover is like one doesn't
Yeah.
have to know this like TensorFlow or Keras or very this, lower level, I should say this libraries. You can take the leverage of APIs that all these cloud services provide and start integrating with your existing application, right? So I think that is a very good point that you covered. So would you like to go ahead and start talking about more by sharing your
Yes,
presentation?
exactly. Yeah, fine. Sure, sure, sure. With using different API and with using Azure Cloud, uh, I'm going to introduce what is exactly doing there. And yes, that is the main advantage of this artificial intelligence. We can use different kinds of cognitive services, and we can uh, create a very beautiful innovation in front of us with using just simple tools. So I would like to show you my presentation, and let's begin what exactly over there. If you don't mind, then can I move to the
Yeah,
PowerPoint slideshow?
you already have your screen shared, Deepa. It's already there
Yeah.
on the screen.
Okay, fine. Okay, okay. So, see, I had already talked about the topic introduction and my introduction in front of you, and Simon also introduced myself very well. And thank you. And yes, Shisha Corner MVP journey is a very beautiful part of my life. Yes, it's the first time I'm MVP on C Sharp Corner, but I can realize the valuation of this professional certification and this badge in my life. So I would like to share my thoughts according this journey also. And yes, this is the topic all about the Microsoft AI. So let's begin with the Microsoft AI. So yes, these are the main technologies where I'm interested in. This is Python, artificial intelligence, web development. Right now, I'm writing on Django on C Sharp Corner community website, and I'm also like to traveling, cooking, and musical events are also one of my favorite thing. So yes, what is the Microsoft AI? In computer science, artificial intelligence, sometimes called machine intelligence, is intelligence demonstrated by machines, unlike the natural intelligence displayed by human and animals. The term artificial intelligence is often used to describe machines that mimic cognitive functions that humans associate with the human mind, such as learning and problem solving. So, as we are using these kinds of services to our real life activities, and we can use it as day to day activity. So many times we are not aware about the things what is actually behind of this. Like in Western culture, we have to use this kinds of baby monitor on our baby, so we can all time get the data from the this device, that our baby is sleeping, is waking up, and it is very useful for the working parents, and they can also rely on this kind of devices, which is completely uh, um uh, it is not harmful to your baby, but it can give all the data, like if your baby is waking up in midnight, or while you are going somewhere out for uh, just about to an hour, and mean that uh, if your baby is getting crying, or he has a kind of the temperature is low or down, so in that case it is also give us kind of the call, like we are using Apple Watch, it's same working for the baby. And as we are knowing the OCR, that's optical character recognition, and we can get image recognition, and we can also explore too many things while using these kinds of things. I would like to switch my screen to this uh, link over here. Yes. Simon, are you able to see this link,
Yeah, I can
aidemo.microsoft.com?
definitely see it. Yeah.
Okay, fine. So we can see these are all the different kinds of
Deepa, one thing is I can see your slides, right? I can see your slides. Maybe you want to stop sharing your PowerPoint presentation, and now you need to share your entire screen.
okay, so I should have to stop sharing.
Yeah, you have to stop sharing and come back to StreamYard and start sharing your entire screen,
Okay, okay, okay.
because earlier you were just sharing the presentation. That's why.
Hmm, hmm, hmm. Okay, fine. Share screen, your entire screen.
Just select that thumbnail and click share.
Yeah, okay, done. Okay,
The yeah, I can see a screen. You can go back to, yeah. I'll bring it. Done.
now are you able to see aidemo.microsoft.com?
Yeah, definitely I
Okay,
can
fine.
see it.
So this is the official page of Microsoft, and yes, we can explore the different kinds of examples over here. I would like to show you something very innovative over here. Just a second. See, uh, this is like what is going to be do according to the seasonal activity, and we can see uh, the actual coding, and how this is all, this is just kind of drag and drop kinds of blocks over here, and we can see the different kinds of activities over here in the scenario of the environmental situations. And while we are switching to the next step, we can change, we can see the change of the color on the scarf, and while it's in rain, it's snowing outside. So this is all kinds of the this project is all about the innovation, and it's completely depends on the art and science, and how artificial intelligence is working over here. We can see here. And this is the next step. It's a very interesting one. And yes, just we are getting started. And yes, we can see the different API with using the species classification on this page. See, we can also explore all the data related to the different species. This is the inbuilt project over here, and we can also accelerate our web services according to this kind of demo and this kind of example provided on the Microsoft. Even though we can also check the data set of different year. This is the live image we can show on the screen. Artificial intelligence, it's a very deep but it's very interesting topic. So in Microsoft Azure, they are using this open data set service, and with using this, we can check all the different kinds of see on the Google Images. We can see this kinds of data. So it's all about what's the behind the backend is the artificial intelligence. So now, again, I'm sharing my PowerPoint presentation. Simon, are you able to see?
Yeah, definitely, I can see it.
Simon, hello.
Yeah, Deepa, I can see your screen. It says Microsoft AI, the only limit is possible here is your
Yes,
creativity and imagination.
yes, yes. I am believing this line for Microsoft AI. Yes, there are many creative things, and we can imagine whatever, and we can make it to reality. That is the beauty of the artificial intelligence. Now, uh, I'm using Azure for AI services. So, why Azure? So, we need an application which is powerful, proven, secure, and responsible. With using Azure, we can develop AI solutions on our terms and conditions. Not only this, but we can build AI into mission critical application that is proven, secure, and powerful. And we can use different data. We can use a different open source framework for AI, like PyTorch, TensorFlow, and Scikit-learn. And yes, there are the main five pillars of Azure Cognitive Services. That is vision, speech, language, knowledge, and web search. Uh, with using vision, we can explore different kinds of computer visions. Like we can see, I would like to talk about the digital signature. So while we are taking some kinds of parcel from the uh, on any courier services, and they are taking our signature, that is called digital signature. And yes, they are also taking this as a proof to their data. And in case of any fraud or any mishap, then they are using these kinds of data for the further procedure. And yes, we can also, if I'm talking about the emotion, then yes, how this vision is going to be introduced over there. That yes, I'm uploading a photo on Facebook, or yes, on Facebook. Then, according to my facial expression and emotions, Facebook gives me the related emotion emotion detail in the on just in a pop-up. And again, it is showing me who are there in my picture. So it's give me the suggestions in for tagging that people. So this is also one kind of uh, emotion in vision. And yes, just moving to the next one, that is the speech. This is a very beautiful cognitive service for Azure. that we can use text to speech and speech to text kind of the things on with using the translator, and we can introduce this kinds of services. I'm also introduce this language with my uh, articles and all my demo. I will let you know later on. We can use more than 60 and more languages. This kind of Azure Cognitive Services support on language uh, service. So yes, I would like to also knowing about the knowledge. Means we can introduce the academic knowledge or entity linking, or we can do recommendation to the kind of the different places what we are see this is the place, and there are too many things in this picture or on this image place, so we can uh, introduce what is exactly there. I'll let you know in my example later on. And yes, uh, the web search is a very beautiful part of this cognitive services. While we are using Amazon or any kind of different online shopping portal, so about to once we had entered for ironing board, then for next time shopping we had entered kind of a check shirt. Then on third time we can see it give us these two options in the list. So that is all the all the because of this artificial intelligence. And yes, it is say our record, and according to the previous data, they capture the interest of the user, the portal user, and they gave us the suggestions related to these things. And yes, we can also use we use image search on Google, so it is also one kind of the search. This is the web search application. And relevantly, we can use auto suggest, we can use video search, and all these things. So again, I'm sharing my screen. Recently, I uploaded this article on C Sharp Corner, and this is all part the Q&A maker, and I created a chatbot over here. So, how should you have to create the Q&A chatbot? So first, you have to sign up or sign in your Azure portal, then create a resource. While entering these all things, you must have to choose here WestUS and create your resource. Okay. Now we are moving to the Q&A maker.ai. Here we have to create a knowledge base. Okay. And yes, we are skip here the first step because we already created our resource on the Azure portal, and now we enter this all the different.
Deepak, can you be a little louder? Right? Is it possible? Can you be a little louder?
Sorry.
Can you be a little louder?
Okay, okay, okay. And yes, I will show you this different files. There are the inbuilt files, so we can use it as our knowledge base. Sorry, just register.
So by the time, Deepa, you go ahead and talk about and find your demos, I think I would like to talk about the next conference that we are having. That is Azure Virtual Conference that is scheduled on 7th and 8th of August. It is a two-day conference that has speakers like who are regional director, the guys working at Microsoft, MVPs, RDs. So these 2 days, 7th and 8th, is going to be entirely on Microsoft. If you look at the agenda, we start with the developer's guide to AI that you're eventually talking about Microsoft AI right now, building hybrid and multi-cloud strategies, Azure Active Directory, Kubernetes, and there's a one session in the day two that's where David McCarter he's gonna build an entire end-to-end cloud application in 1 hour and almost like maybe like 30 minutes. He's taking two sessions to do that, and we have sessions from Aicha Bash. She's going to talk about the automation and how you can use Micro 365 and graphs and Azure. So a lot of stuff coming, and it's going to be pretty exciting ones. Everyone who's watching can go ahead and visit this website 2020.net/Azure, and you can register there for free and stay updated with the upcoming live show. All right, Deepa, I'll bring your screen to the stream now, and you're
Yes.
good to go.
Okay, fine. So while we are using this knowledge base, and we had to upload the inbuilt files over here. So this is the link I had already provided in my article. So we can see here in the example, we can use anyone from this any document. There are the inbuilt question and answer are generated in this file, so we can just tick and download it and upload over here. So in the next step, just create your AB with the knowledge base, and just moving to the next step, save and train, publish, and move to our Azure portal, create vote, select on create vote, and move to the Azure portal. I'll let you know. I'll show you in my screen. Yes. This is the sample example on Q&A vote. We can do many of the things here. And see, this is the first welcome message. And I'm tapping here. It's, yes, stay a little bit. Yes, so it's showing us that my name is Deepa. I already gave this answer in one of the file while I'm uploading that knowledge base file. So you can create on your you should have to follow the format of the file, and according to that format you can also change this kinds of question and answer over there. Also you can use the chit chat bot. We can use kind of the different with using different personalities, and we can like are you boy, what is your age, this kind of questions are also are going to be asked over there. So this is all about the Q&A maker. And yes, now I'm showing you the another example. See, this is see here I had uploaded this two images, which is completely made from the SDK, and I'm using Visual Studio Code for this to make this application, and this is run. This is the exact result is showing in both framework. I had already introduced these all things in my previous article. So this is all about the restaurant bot, and see here I'm giving these kinds of different personalities to my bot, and different kinds of uh, for the same question it gave us the different answer according to the personality. And this is all about it. And now I'm also give you the again another example on my uh, article, that is the language Louis 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 services with Azure. So while we are using the language understanding services with Azure, we can we have to again create resource. Then we have to use this Louis AI for creating the language understanding kind of iteration, and different kinds of the question and answer things over there. So these are the different steps, and with using again SDK, I had made this. Um, I applied this Louis application, Louis services to my Azure application, to my chatbot, and I also like to show you a very beautiful thing, and this is one kind of. Yes, I had again made this thing with using the Nugget packages, and in Visual Studio Code, and with using whatever we are using. See here, uh, I had already mentioned all the steps over there, so just following that, it's a very deeper thing, so it's not able to going to represent in the screen. So I'm just showing my article over here, and with giving these kinds of changes on the different kinds of on the different lines, I already gave you the link up, so just check it out. And yes, uh, in the board in the board framework we have to use this kind of the um, queries, and it represents us the menu card in front of us. It's very beautiful, and it's in a kind of visual format, so we can use the image carousel in front of us. Okay, so this is all about the different. Uh, I had already discussed these language API, then Vision API, and then yes, Q&A API in front of you. So yes, this is all our real world example. What we are using with artificial intelligence. So while we are using Uber and Lyft for ride sharing. So there is the best technology we are knowing. Most of us are knowing that it's a AI. So in commercial flights, uh, autopilot is the main feature over there. Just now, it is introduced in U.S. Army Air Force. So there is also AI is there. Now we are using the spam filter in our inbox, so we can see how this is all going to be there. So it's all because of the AI, and we are using different social networking websites like Facebook, Pinterest, and this is all the backend is the AI. Yes, Facebook is also using AI, and Pinterest is also using AI. Like once we had a search on an image, uh, this is all about flower, and again we use we use Pinterest, and it's showing us the related pins what we had already searched, and according to that, it gave us the related idea. So again, I already discussed on the online shopping, so like Amazon and all the other things, uh, they are also using AI. They give us the inbuilt um, features in the search according to our previous searches on that site, and we are using mobile. So there are many different artificial intelligence in our mobile phone, that Alexa, Alexa on TV, then Siri, Google Assistants, then yes, and Cortana is also again the best example of AI. So this is all about the wrap up, and the beautiful innovations are the part of our life. Microsoft AIs provide us the help desk to light up our skills. Let's now together. Stay safe. So, Simon, this is all about the artificial intelligence. And is there a little bit time? Then I would like to show you again a little video. It's just about 1 minute. Is it possible that?
Yeah, definitely, definitely you can go ahead.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Uh, how should I come out? Yes. Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your Windows Explorer. I can see your screen.
You can see this video.
Yes.
So this is all about the Thanksgiving video, and it is again the technology is there is the artificial intelligence, and this is the best example with using this drone video. And yes, I'm again really very thankful to the C Sharp Corner and Simon that they are giving me this beautiful opportunity. Yes, I'm little bit nervous over that because it's again the first time. Let's see, we are moving to the new normal, and new is coming to me, and I should have to be normal, so it's very difficult to me. So I hope it's already done. And is there any query or is there any question? Then you can
No, I
inbox
think
me.
I think Deepa, you had a very amazing session. You took it from the entire theory. You discussed the different resources you can one can use. You talked about the PyTorch. You talked about the Azure machine learning, the cognitive services, the API, the amazing resources, and the documentation that you have written on C Sharp Corner. So a lot to be taken away from this session of whosoever wants to go and understand what is AI and to get especially to get started with AI when it comes to the Microsoft AI Azure services they want to do. I mean, an amazing session, Deepa. You are in C Chap on the MVP, and we do know that you contributed a lot to the platform. Thank you so much for your time today. It was a wonderful experience to have you on C Sharp on a live show. Everyone who's watching today, you can find these recordings on C Sharp Corner, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And definitely, we put these shows on C Sharp Corner platform too under the video section. So, thank you everyone who has watched today and everyone who would be coming to next live show. That is tomorrow. We have Kevin who's going to talk about Azure functions and all that. So pretty very exciting stuff coming tomorrow. And followed by 2 days, we have Azure Virtual Conference. Having said that, Deepa, thank you once again for your valuable time. I really appreciate to what the contribution that you're doing for the community. And have a good day and stay safe.
Thank you so much, Simon. Same to you. Good night. Goodbye.